seeing this shit.
No,
you see, you're gonna be there, bro.
I will. I will.
Gonna be there.
But if we talk about that long C
Thanks,
push
Rob.
we did that last.
What? What? You see,
Wait, what
I
happened?
bowed my head on this situation. All right, I bowed my head.
If Ryan addresses the long C push, then I'm coming. But only.
Let's address it. What happened, Ron?
The long C. Oh, okay. I
Wait,
actually
wait,
have
Casey, your
not
mic is
heard
so
what
low.
Casey said.
I'll
and,
never
like,
forget how Tawny was talking to you that day.
No,
Like,
Tommy lost his mind, bro. No, he lost.
Oh yeah, it was Tani. I forgot.
don't remember that shit.
I'm not kidding. We would have been over that argument way sooner if Tanny wasn't there. I'm not kidding. That was
Wait,
bad
what?
coaching.
We would have been over that argument instantly if you just decided that you're like.
I had a misunderstanding.
All you
Ryan. I
said
had a
was my bad
misunderstanding.
guys. If you just said my bad guys.
Ryan, I had a misunderstanding.
Mike, it's a 4v.
Oh, I'm getting dragged into.
Mike,
Okay,
Mike,
yeah,
it's
I don't know what
Here
you
we
guys are
go.
talking
Mike,
about.
it's a
Here we go.
Lotus.
Here we
It's
go.
a Lotus. It's
Here
a
we go.
4v2. We're
Here
on
we go.
CT side. We have 2 on A. We have 1 guy spotting B. Connor's our C player. He's at Mound. He's playing behind Mound. And take in mind, when he's behind Mound, Jimmy makes this calm. This is the calm Jimmy makes. Everyone play lives. Play lives. Then Connor, knife out. Rushes up C long, pulls his gun out, sees someone, dies, and then fuck,
Oh,
what
I
did
whiffed
Connor,
so bad.
No, what did
Oh,
Connor
I
say?
Oh my god, I
I
whiffed.
whiffed.
no.
And then no, he was
Yeah.
trying to argue. He was
Hey.
like, but I was already
Hey,
up
guys.
for C long.
Okay,
I
so
was
what
like,
happened?
Hey, guys,
Alright,
hey.
Connor, let me hear it from you.
Can I? Yeah. Well,
Yeah, please.
I made
No,
a
I know what
mistake.
it is. I know what it is. I know
I
what
made
it
a
is.
mistake.
No,
Can I
you
say
have to
that?
let me
Okay,
explain
go.
before I forget it.
Okay,
Connor
okay,
was like,
go.
Connor was like, I had a timing. I heard the guy running away.
Yeah. And this is where I was wrong, Mike. Mike, this is where I was wrong.
If you have a timing and you hear someone running away, would your play be to knife out and start running at him?
He
Let me
made
hear,
noise.
before I say any of my opinions,
Hey,
let me hear Connor.
I was shitfucked.
Let me hear Let me hear Connor. Before I say my
You
opinion.
I
just
should
know.
walked up in that red. I should walked up in that red. Can I say something though? Now that Ryan's done
Can I say
talking, because
something?
you let me say something. One, the reason why Tanny was at fault because I was saying, bear in mind, this would have all been sorted way sooner because I had a misunderstanding and I thought something else had happened, but my recollection was all scuffed because we were arguing so much. And I thought that I had more info than I actually did, and that's when we rewatched it on the VOD, which I was saying to do the entire time. I realized that I was completely at fault and I shouldn't have done it. It wasn't like the most unfathomable, horrible play in the world. We actually
Okay.
came to that agreement, me and Marv. But I should. What was wrong with it is I was saying, let's check the VOD, let's check the VOD, let's check the VOD, and no one wanted to check the VOD the entire time. So
Okay,
know what I
Mike,
mean?
Mike, okay, wait, Mike.
Well, why do you need to check
Mike,
the VOD?
Mike, he's saying it's
because
not the
to see actually what happened, Mike, to actually assess what happened.
But he's
Well,
saying,
all right. Well,
Hey,
let me ask you, Connor. When you die like that, do you not like instantly know you fucked up?
No, Mike, I had
Like when you died right in that moment when you're playing the match and then you're spectating a teammate. Are you not just like, damn, that was terrible?
No, I didn't. Well, that's the thing. I didn't think I made that bad of a play at the time, and then we kind of talked about it after. But Mike, I don't know what the problem is. We did VOD review on it. We watched it, and I realized I made a bad play. So what's wrong with it? Like
I don't
you know what I
fucking
mean?
know.
No, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
the
So,
context
but
of
the thing
this.
is, no, the only reason why it got blown out of proportion is because we didn't check the VOD and we argued for like legit 30 minutes on it, and everyone kept saying.
I don't
stuff
even know how that
actually didn't
becomes an
happen.
argument.
No, that's because the only reason why we got petty is because they kept saying stuff that actually didn't happen, and then I was also saying stuff that didn't happen because I thought actually something else happened too, and then we found out that a lot of things didn't happen what we were saying, and then that's why we came to the agreement sooner than later because we actually ended up watching the VOD, which is what I was implying to do the entire time. So if they weren't being so hard-headed and we actually just watched the VOD from the beginning, it all would have been sorted. Which is
But
why
I'm confused. So
Kenny has
what
a
happens when you watch the VOD? You just instantly like came to the
'cause
realization that you fucked up, right?
I'm like, oh wait, I thought like way more than this. Is,
So
like,
they
my
were
reason
right
for
the
it.
whole time, but
No,
you needed to watch the
were
VOD.
no. They were see. This is why it's not like simple. They were saying stuff that didn't happen as well. So that's
Like,
why
I
it was
will
dumb.
say
And I was saying that, and that's why
that-
they're arguing. I'm like, this didn't happen. I'm like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. And then I was also saying like, this is why I did it. But in reality, I didn't have that info, and I thought I did.
Listen.
But it was from a
Connor made a
previous
bad
VOD.
play, but they
Yeah.
also were hard rage baiting him. And
Yeah,
Tani,
they were.
though, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would never let Tani speak to me how he did to you. Bro.
No,
That
Tani
funny.
was being a literal
I almost want to. Is
You
there
know,
like clips of this?
no,
I actually want to hear this.
I'm like,
Dude,
dude, this is why
I'm
reason why
telling
I
you,
didn't like
Tani
Tani-
was screaming at this
No,
content
no,
creator
no,
for
Tani- but the
being-
thing is, Tani was trying to appeal to Ryan. And the thing,
Okay.
the problem is that as a coach, if one of your players is literally saying, "Can we please check the VOD? Yo, check the VOD. Let's watch it. You shouldn't be saying like, "No, We don't need to over and over again. Like we were arguing for
okay.
ages
Can
about
I
it.
say
So
my
you
point
should
of
literally
view?
just go and check the
No,
video.
I also will-
please,
okay,
please,
okay,
my point
yeah.
of view. He's saying that it's not an unfathomable play. I think any one of us.
Jimmy literally said it wasn't.
And a 4v2
Jimmy literally said it wasn't. By the way, Jimmy, you're
after,
the one who you
after he's
value
seen the
opinion
VOD.
wise.
After he's seen the VOD.
No,
Okay.
after the scene of VOD, on my life, you said that.
Okay,
You did.
okay. I think any one of us in a 4v2 situation, when one of our teammates say to play live,
Wait, I have a clip of
if
it.
you're the C anchor, what would you
Yeah.
do? I think
Wait.
the best play.
Right, no one's saying it's a good play.
I think
It's not a good
but you're
play at
saying
all.
it's not. You're saying it's not unfathomable.
It's not. I'm saying it wasn't
Bro.
the worst play in the world. Like you guys
Bro,
make it out.
okay, what is it?
it's close.
Okay,
It's
what?
close.
Okay,
I'm watching
okay,
it.
what?
Right, right.
Okay,
Oh,
what? Okay,
yeah.
Connor,
Oh,
listen.
we're
You're
yelling.
not
Oh,
letting
we're
me
yelling.
talk. You're not letting me
Go,
talk.
go, go,
What
go,
is
go,
the
go.
worst play in the world there then? To knife out and run up and die.
So literally, wait,
What? To
Ryan.
literally knife out and die.
Wait.
Right,
it's
we're
not-
not-
No. You tell me what the worst player. I think the best
You
play you
made
can do
a
there is
YouTube
jump
video
spot
about
C-long.
this, Shanks.
Wait, Ryan. You know we had a player from B as well. I thought I had info that I didn't have. I made a
Oh,
mistake.
minute 30. Oh,
It was literally a misunderstanding in that round, which is why I'm saying, which is why Jimmy. Wait, why do you think?
I can't argue this round, bro. How are we still arguing this round? This round doesn't make sense, bro. This round legit does not make sense, bro. Oh my god, I can't. It's actually rage baiting me. Listening to it, it's rage baiting me. Wasn't this months ago? It's rage baiting me, bro. This guy's brain dead.
just end there. Like, do
No,
you
no,
need
no,
like
it's-
the
no,
rhetoric
it was the
of
rage
like,
bait.
Oh,
No,
no,
you-
'cause
like
wait,
everything? Like, I feel like everything before that was nonsense, and it just like the conversation. Oh, I fucked. That was a bad play.
No,
And,
no,
like,
Mike,
it's
because
like it's just
because of the
no,
rage.
it's just
because
no
when
one will
we
say
first-
anything.
No, because when we first brought up the mistake, Connor, you did lie like 2 or 3 times
But
about shit.
unintentionally.
I know,
you
but
guys were
that's
also-
why it blew up
Yassine,
at the
it wasn't.
start.
It wasn't only that as well. Though it was the fact that they were one rage baiting me and two saying stuff that also didn't happen. Like, by the
What?
way,
Like,
within
what
that,
they were?
I
within
have
that
like
play,
a
I forgot
giant,
what it was.
It's a
Within
Shanks
that,
video.
no, within the if you watch the whole thing, like literally watch the entire thing, like you would understand.
I mean,
Like,
you
you
wanted to watch this
No,
entire
it's
thing.
it's too long for you to watch the entire thing. But either way, the play should have never been made.
I want to get to the
I come to realization on it. I think we got so into the argument. I literally thought, by the way, when I came up with like what happened, it was actually
wait. You had
from the
Quan on
previous
chamber
round.
and we lost.
Yeah, we did.
This is also a terrible
Quan,
peak,
bro,
but
they,
besides
bro, I
the-
don't know what it was with Quan that match, but he was shooting like there was bullet drop.
Also, bear in mind
Like-
in that
Oh,
round,
we took a timeout right now.
He,
Yo,
I don't
in
know.
that round, by the way, in that round that they were saying like I made a super play, Ryan and Quan also made like a very dumb play with that in the round in a 3v2.
They were
scenario.
laughing.
Like,
Doesn't
everyone was doing
matter.
dumb
To be-
shit.
It doesn't
To be
matter.
fair,
You
to be
made-
fair,
it's a
they were
domino.
laughing because
Yeah.
you yelled, "Oh my god, I whipped after doing that."
No. They coordinated that
No,
play.
it was
No,
a
they-
whip.
that was afterwards. They coordinated that
Oh,
play and then
shit.
spun. I remember it.
Yeah, that
This
was
is
their
too
bad as
funny,
well.
bro.
But that has nothing to do with it
That's
anyway.
too
The
funny.
main key aspect that we were bringing up is the fact that like me and Tanny were arguing, and Tanny wasn't actually acting as a coach should have, considering that it never would have went as long as it did if we literally would have just checked the VOD the entire time.
Well, none of
That
this
was
shit
the
would
whole
ever
point.
happen in the thing because,
Well, also, we're
like
also doing
well,
content
Connor,
now.
a coach tells you something, bro. All he's
The
doing
coach
is
was
watching.
wrong. He was wrong.
If
That was
he,
the point.
I mean, if he
was
just said
wrong.
he made a bad play, is that wrong?
Wait, no. He literally.
I mean,
said,
what
like,
else did he say?
No, Mike. He said 4 things that literally didn't happen. They got debunked when we watched it. Like, actually, that's what was pissing me off. I'm like,
No,
this didn't
I
happen.
mean,
Look, like-
Okay, I genuinely can't listen to Connor because I think he's actually the most retarded person I've ever met in my life. Like, he's trying to tell me that he can go pro. I told him he can't go pro. Like, bro, how is he arguing the situation right now that he's saying it's not the worst play in the world? Tell me what would be the worst play in the world there then? The worst play in the world would be to run up C long with your knife out and die. He ran up C long with his knife out and basically died. The best play right there in a 4v2 when your teammate tells you to play lives is the jump spot C long. Yes or no? You jump spot C long, the second you spot someone, your whole team can rotate. They take 10 seconds, they come to your site, your teammate's already there, you trade in the 4v2, you win. Like, what? Like, it makes no sense. I don't understand how he's still arguing this point. It makes no sense to me at all. Like, it makes no sense. No, but the thing is, like, he's not even rage baiting right now because yesterday he told me, he's like, bro, like, I'm being 100% serious. I'm trying to go pro. You need to tell me when I'm wrong. Right now, we are trying to tell him that he's wrong and he's being retarded. But, like, I genuinely don't think he can go pro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's too hard-headed, bro. That's why I literally have to mute because it's actually rage baits me when he's like saying shit like this. Because I know he's being serious. Like, I think chat thinks he's like actually like joking and trying to rage bait, but I know he's being serious and it's actually tilting me. Like, this guy's retarded. Oh my god, his brain is hard. Wait, the match is delayed. Wait, what? Match delayed?
defense, like
Wait,
if I'm
the
a
ma- the
coach
match
and I'm
is delayed,
watching you
what the fuck?
fucking,
No, if you
if
were
I'm
watching,
watching you guys and I watch you throw the game, like I would be like, I don't need to watch the VOD, you fucking threw. And the only thing like I need to hear from you is like, I don't even need to hear it.
but
But like
Mike,
after
you
the
do realize-
case, it just
do you even
like
hear what you're saying, Mike? You're literally
No,
dynamic. You need to step in here. You're literally saying it in the sense that he's literally like he wasn't watching me, but I died. By the way, that's why he was saying
No,
stuff
I
that
will
never even
say
happened.
like he was kind
I
of.
don't think he even needs to watch you.
Wait,
I'll
are
be
you not gonna
honest.
take dynamic
but-
watch the whole thing?
But you should have just like been like, all right, let's talk about it later. If you guys were
Yeah,
going
yeah.
limits,
I definitely could have done that too. Yeah.
but you guys aren't.
Well,
doing
Nah,
it.
the
You're
only thing
out.
that rage baited me in this
No, no.
conversation was when Connor said it wasn't the most unfathomable play. I just think.
Well,
Well,
no, I'm using
I
Jimmy's
said,
I
words,
just-
I
Ryan.
said
just
he
think-
might do it again.
I just think.
Wait, Ryan, I'm using Jimmy's
okay,
words.
Mike.
No,
Like,
Mike.
Okay,
I
no,
literally
okay,
said I'd
everyone just
never
shut up.
make that
Mike,
play
Mike,
ever
what would
again.
you, Mike, what would you do in the situation in a 4v2 and your teammates? Like,
You
what
just
would you
jump
do?
spot, bro.
You jump spot
Just
too
like
long.
knife out,
Exactly.
jiggle.
That's what I'm saying. After you jump spot, and then when you just go back in sight, your team rotates and you already win the round.
See,
The
dynamic.
only way you can lose the round is if you push too long. No, that's the only way you can.
Don't throw.
That's
Well,
the
dynamic. This
only
is
way
where they
you can
get
lose-
mixed up. Ryan,
That's
can
the
I
only-
answer
But
that?
that's the only way you can lose the round. That's the
Ryan,
only way.
Ryan,
you
can I
lose
answer
the
that?
round.
Ryan, what did I say to you? I literally said I would never make that play again. It was not the right play, and it wasn't a good play. But it wasn't
what
the most
information-
catastrophic
what
play that you guys were
informa- what
making it out to be.
information- the
Why
only
would Jimmy say that
The
though?
only information that would make
I mean,
that
it
would,
is
to
kind of
me,
Connor.
the only information that would warrant that play is if we said both of them are like at orb on A, for example, or both of them are like rebel, and even that you would push C long and jiggle
Wait,
from C long at the box.
regressed an angle that I shouldn't have. Like I should have never have done what I did. I agree with that. I'm literally using Jimmy's words, by the way.
No,
He
but I'm just
also,
saying
like,
you're saying that's
but
not
you
the most
keep going on
unfathomable.
about this. But right,
Bro,
I'm just telling you, I would
know,
never make
I
that
know,
play
I know,
again.
but you're
I would
saying-
never redo that
Yes,
play again.
okay, but
I would
I'm telling you,
never want to
right
make
now.
that play again.
But you're saying what? You're saying that's not the worst.
What do you
play
suck
You're
on?
saying that's not the worst play in the world. What's the worst?
Okay,
play in the
argue
world?
with Jimmy about it,
What's
not
the-
me.
what's
Argue
the-
with Jimmy.
Well,
I'm not
saying-
the one who said
I'm
it.
saying what's the worst play in the world? You just said what? That's not the worst play in the world. What do you mean? You
Yeah,
literally
I
said
don't.
that
I don't
10
think.
minutes
I
ago.
don't think. I
Okay,
was.
so-
Bro,
okay,
at the
so
end of
what-
the day.
No, I'm telling you, Ram. No, answer my question. I asked you, what is the worst play in the world in that situation?
Bro, there
I
are
think what
definitely
you did
more
was the-
worse plays you can do.
But what?
for
Okay,
sure.
okay. Name one. Name
I
one.
could-
Name a worse play than that. What you did, running up too long and die. What's a worse
I
play?
mean, I have to watch the clip back. I need to like. Why?
No, I mean, Connor, you did. I mean,
Ryan.
Ryan isn't really wrong.
There's no worse other play.
Because
that's such
you
like
just
a
ran
weird,
up
like,
and
way of
I
died.
saying
mean,
it,
that's
though,
the
you know what I
only
mean?
way you can lose the round. The worst
I
spotting,
mean, maybe,
worst spotting
but,
A
like-
from stairs. Okay, Jimmy's hiding.
We had a
in the
teammate
corner.
front B as
Yeah,
well.
but
like,
he's
I was-
hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding in the corner front B.
I
He's
also
hiding.
thought I had more info than I did, Ryan.
I mean, I'm just
kidding.
kidding. Ryan,
But
Connor, you just made a
but-
bad play.
that's what I'm saying, but what-
I agree. I agree with you. It was a
But
bad
I'm-
play.
what
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying-
I don't even understand
I know,
how
but
are you
you're
like
still- but I-
defending it
yeah,
right
how are you
now.
I'm not
defending
defending. Wait, who's defending it?
You are.
literally
You're
said-
saying you thought you had more
I
info.
literally-
What info?
Say
what
you
info
made
do
the
you
worst
have?
play ever.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna minus that comment I made. That it's the worst. Say it's the worst. I'm gonna agree with you. That's the worst play you can make.
Okay, so you made
Now
the
you
worst
go
play
talk
that
to
you
Jimmy
can
about it,
make.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
go for it,
you made the worst play you can make.
All right,
Okay,
now
we're done.
I'll start the
Yeah,
queue.
there is Mike Ryan. There
W.
is no
Yes.
other worst play you can make in that scenario. Are you
Yes.
happy now?
All right, Shanks.
There's no singular worst play you can make.
Yes,
I
I agree.
That's
You-
such like it's such an opinionated statement. That's why I was stuck
How
on that. But
you ran up
either
long
way,
and died.
wait,
Oh my
you know,
god.
no,
Wait, Mike,
wait,
do you?
I'm gonna
Okay,
say
Mike,
this.
Mike, what?
I'm saying
No,
mine.
Mike Connor, you stop talking. Mike, what's a worse play than what he did there in a 4v2? Like,
it is.
that's
It is
literally
the worst play.
that you
Like
made.
the
Yeah.
basis of it is it's a bad play that I would never make again.
It's not a bad.
So that's
Sure.
the baseline of it.
Okay.
Like no matter
Okay.
what, we're literally arguing
know.
over whether or not we
I
think
know,
it's the
but you
worst play in the
told
world.
me what made
I
me
will
so-
never do that play again.
You told me
worst
what
play.
Okay.
Worst
You
play,
hung
little
your
bad play,
queen,
not
bro.
the best
Okay,
play.
yeah,
Either way,
I
I'm looking
know,
to make the
I
best
know.
scenario always. So I'm not making that
But
play
the
again.
argument was you told me what made me so mad, and I said you said that's not the worst play in the world.
Wait,
And
Ryan,
I
but
think
why
that's-
are you stuck on me saying? You know, we had a whole
Who
argument,
would've
and then
thought
Jimmy.
6
But you
months
just,
Jimmy,
bro,
wait,
you
Jimmy.
just asked me a question and I answered it. Like, what do you
No, no,
mean?
can I say
You
something?
Just
What do
get
you
on
mean?
shit
You
and box
asked
it
me a
out, bro. At
question
this
and I
point,
answered
Bro,
it.
I'm not mad, Mike. No, I'm just trying to ask this question. We literally spoke about this as much as we are not, like 10 times over, and then Jimmy
I don't
came
know
to the
how.
conclusion as well. And
How
then
do you
also
talk about
explained
this
it.
long?
If we find this in the VOD, I'm actually
This is like
curious to hear what Jimmy
staggering
said.
to me.
No, Jimmy actually had an
Brain rot.
explanation.
Do
for what he
something
was saying before, by the way.
productive. How do you talk about this
I
long?
don't
You made
know.
a bad play.
Bro, Mike,
Stop
you were-
defending it.
Mike,
Just
Mike, you
mute
were-
yourself, and the
Wait,
conversation ends.
Why is Mike literally tilted right now? We
I'm not
literally were
even
rage baiting and
tilted. I
talking
don't
shit the
even.
entire. Wait, this
I
is what I'm
don't
saying,
even
Michael.
know.
Michael, you're literally thinking so simplistic when in reality there were like so many different factors going into this.
Simplistic.
I don't.
Wait,
Dude,
how many
It's
times-
a shit play.
Wait, I agree with you. I agree with you. But going back to what Dynamic was saying too, Tanny was literally saying dumb shit, which is the whole reason why we argued in the first place. It wasn't actually fully based on the play. It was the fact that Tanny was saying dumb shit, which is why I kept arguing.
You see what I'm saying? Like Connor's actually retarded, bro. How can me and Mike tell him he's completely wrong in the play? He's still defending the play. And then he's trying to be sarcastic, saying, like, okay, there's obviously no better play than that, no worse play than that. Bro, that was literally the worst play he could have made. He's actually retarded. The worst play he could have been is knife out doing 360s. But no, his play was knife out and running. There, this guy's actually brain dead.
That's what I'm talking